welcome to our As the Crow Flies adventure. We're back on the trail, trying to complete my master hiker quest. Today we are at Miami Whitewater. We're going to do the Timberlakes Trail. Here's the sign for the Timberlakes Trail. If you watched enough of these videos coming to great parks, you've noticed that all the signs look similar. There'll be a map. This one is missing, and there's a good reason for that. It's because they actually updated the trail, so the original trail layout on the map is no longer valid for the way it's laid out. So we're going to check out this little sign up here and see what's changed. So you can see right here, right behind this sign was the old route for the start of the trail. Looks like with the new route they've added, it adds 0.3 miles to the trip. You can see down here where the decommissioned route is straight ahead, and then the new route just kind of loops around and then meets up with the old part of the trail. So this trail should be at least 1.5 miles now with the add-on of the new route. So we'll be putting some miles on our shoes today. And I got Jax with me. It's just me and you today, buddy.
Yeah.
Mom and sister didn't want to come. They said it was too hot outside.
Lazy.
It's a guy's trip. So as I said in the beginning of the video, this is trail number 11. Haven't done one of these videos in a few weeks. We've been doing other stuff. We were at the gorge. We went to the museum center and shot a video. So I feel like I'm kind of behind on these master hiker videos. There's 34 of these trails. This is trail 11 and we're into July now. Didn't do any hiking in June in any of the great parks, so I feel a little bit of a time crunch to sort of get a lot of these knocked out so I can meet my goal of finishing all these by the end of the year, which I should be able to, no problem. I just need to kind of get back in the groove and get out here and do some videos. Came across this log here that somebody carved Timberlakes in. It's pretty cool. I guess that means we're going the right way.
Yep.
One really good thing about all these great parks trails is there's no shortage of benches. They always have them in a nice strategic spot. Right when you think you would need a little rest or get tired, there's usually a bench around. This one's got a nice view looking down at a mostly dry creek bed right now, but I'm sure once we get a little bit more rainfall, this is probably a pretty nice view to sit here. All right, after our little pit stop, we're back on the trail. We're gonna check out this pond that's down here in a few hundred yards and get going on the loop. We're still walking the new route. I can say this will probably be pretty good for people who like to trail run. Everything's relatively nice and smooth. You don't got a lot of stumps and stuff like that sticking out of the ground. We've had quite a few days with pretty high winds and some bad storms have rolled through this area recently. You can tell right here, it looks like this tree ended up just peeling off. A large chunk of it ended up falling right over here. We've made our way around the new loop, or the new route. Right there is the trail where the old one went up. Maybe for old time's sake, we'll go that way on the way back. Looks like we can probably squeeze up there still. Jackson and I decided to take a little rest here at this bench. Overlooks this big pond right here. Hear some frogs making noises out there. It's actually crazy because this water doesn't look like water right now. It looks like some sort of carpet or turf. It's got a lot of film and algae on top. Jackson wants to test the theory out. Is this carpet or is this water? So he's going to chuck a rock and see what happens. Sounded like water to me. All right, we got a decision to make. I usually let the kids decide which way they want to go. So I'll leave this one up to Jax. Which way should we go, bud? Should we go up there, here to the left? Or should we go up this way to the right?
Right.
You want to go to the right? All right, you lead the way. Going the old counterclockwise way. I guess since now we're 11 videos in to this journey that I'm going on, it'd be a good time to sort of recap for anyone who's just tuning into my channel or wondering why I'm naming videos Master Hiker Quest. Give you guys a little insight. The Master Hiker program was made by the Great Parks of Hamilton County. It's basically just a way to get people out using their trails and other walking paths. There's a total of 34, and if you do all 34 within a calendar year, you get what's called a Master Hiker Insignia. Last year I attempted to do this. I only got about 7 or 8 trails in. I was able to get a walking staff for completing 7 trails. But like I said, if you complete all 34, I'm not sure what the insignia is, but I'm going to get it this year. So all these videos are kind of just documenting my process of getting there. I started in, I believe I started in January when it was freezing cold, and I've been doing a couple trails a month for the past 6 months. So I'm slowly plugging away the 34, and I hope to get there by the end of the year. All right, we have reached the middle of the figure 8 where both of these loops connect. Got some stairs down that way going back. And these 2 sections here are the top half of the branch. Jax wants to go this way, so we make an 8 as we're walking, so we're going to go this way. If you look through the trees down here, you can see the reflection of water. That right there is the main harbor when you come into Miami Whitewater, where they have pontoon rentals, kayak rentals, pedal boats. There's even a giant duck pedal boat that Jax wants to get next time we go. All right, you can see right here we're coming out of the woods. This is another access point to the Timberlakes Trail. I believe that road down there is Harbor Ridge Drive. So you can pull off over there and hop on the trail this way if you don't feel like doing the whole thing. We're going to keep going this way because, well, that's what the sign says. I feel like I say this every video, but today is definitely the hottest hiking day we've had since I started doing these Master Hiker videos. Humid, 89 degrees, somewhere around there. Working up a sweat out here. You all right back there?
Yeah.
All right, we made it back around the loop. We're in the center again. Just came from that way. Actually, that's the way we started. We just came up from here. And we've already been this way. So the only way left to go is back down. Making our way back down by the pond. Okay, here's the aforementioned hiking program listing all the trails. We're pretty much done with the Timberlakes trail, so I'm giving Jax the honor so he can go ahead and cross off another one on our list. 7/4/23. Today is the 4th of July. Well, better way to spend it than being outside hiking.
Yeah.
Can't beat this view. Okay, like I said before, we're going to do a little rule breaking and take the old route back up. So, if anyone from Great Parks is watching, sorry. You can see they're planting a bunch of trees here. Soon enough vegetation and tree growth will crop up here that you probably won't even be able to get down here anymore through this way. All right, we made it. Even though that's a quicker way, it was pretty much all straight uphill. We're back at the start. There's where we started out the trail. All right, guys, well, that is it for the Timberlakes Trail here at Miami Whitewater. Knocking out Trail 11 on the Master Hiker Quest. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.